Welcome back, guys, this is Joe here, and today we are doing a top 5 most useful plugins for 2014, and as soon as 2015 come around, I'll be doing another top 5 or another top 10. But before we start, these are my own opinion, so yeah, please just remember that. And if you think a different plugin deserves to be on this list, please tell me. Stick it down in the comments, and probably 2015 I'll look through. And if I find your comment, I will put it on screen and show your channel or your channel name, sorry, and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get started. Right, guys, let's get started with the top 5 plugins. So your first one is Advanced Tab List. This is a really good plugin to advertise your website or your YouTube channel in your tab list, because every time I jump onto any server, I always press tab straight away to see who's on. So if you press tab, it's my name, or no, it's LEB Gaming, then my name, then YouTube, so it fills up and you've got these two. You could say prefix and suffix, you could say something like that on that lines, but on the bottom you could have your, or on the top you can have your name and your server, then on the bottom you could have your website, YouTube channel, fully customizable in the config. It is very simple, and if you do want any of these plugins going over, ask me, one comment, I'll make a video. I want to help the community understand how to use all these plugins. So yeah, let's get on to a new one. And all these download links are down in the description. Go and give all these people credit for making these awesome plugins. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. The next plugin is ClearLag. Let's say you own a decent sized server, 1.5 gigabyte server, but you started noticing you're getting frame rate drops and stuff like that. ClearLag will delete all your entities on the floor, so we can let's get a few here, and random things. If I remember, chuck all these on the floor. I didn't chuck them on the floor. Let's just do this. Get loads of entities, you know, simple stuff like this. Loads on the floor. You imagine that, but bigger. 1,000 more entities like that. That will cause lag on your server, especially if you start to run players, and if anyone jumps into that chunk, your server memory will crash, and if there's actually over so many entities, your server will just crash completely. Great way to deal with this. Simple. Lag with 2 G's, or just lag, but just add another G, like LAGG, and this brings up loads of commands to sort this out. So we're going to do lag clear, deletes all those entities. It might only say 19 there, but that's 19 different stacks or items, but there is a lot more features. So another one I'm going to do is, so you can reload the config from here. It is customizable in the config. Another one I want to show you is unload chunks. Make sure I spell it right. So that would unload unwanted chunks, but I'm the only one on the home server at the moment, so chunks aren't being loaded. But let's say on my old Fraction server, somebody would go off ages away, then just log off, and they'll still be loaded for a short amount of time. Unload chunks, got rid of. So yeah, it is a very useful plugin to have, and there is a every 6 to 5 minutes there is a little a little thing what runs over your server and just deletes all the entities. It will give your players a 60-second warning, then a 20-second warning, then it will delete them. So there's no worry for your players. They should see the chat on the warning, you know, bigger red letters. So yeah, that's it for that one, and let's move on to the next one. Our next plugin is good old Essentials. If you are on a public server, I don't know what they'd be doing if they don't run this, but every single server I know of runs some form of Essentials. I've always used it. It is probably the backbone of your server. So some of the things you can use in Essentials, you can do /spawn, takes you to spawn. Then you could do let's do warps, and it will give you a few warps. So let's just do warp 2, and it will want me to 2 or 1 or 1 like that. Another thing you can do custom kits in the config. So if you just do kits already, you get a selection already made for you. You can edit all these. You can have as many kits as you want for donators and stuff like that. So we can do tools. Let's see what we're getting here. So this is your average starter kit on a server to get you going. We can do let's do notch. So you get Notch's head. Nice and simple like that. Let's just delete that. Notch's head. Then we'll do colour. This will give you a book of colours and it will tell you what you need to do with everything. So for server owners and admins, this would be useful to you, so you can do nice text in chat. This is another feature. I can do all coloured text, all nice. Then we can add some more detail, make it big. If I can remember, underlined. Yep, there we go, underlined. Or we can do multiple colours. So we can do and 5. So yeah, you can't really see that because of the line does protrude, but you can change loads of colours and stuff like that. So yeah, Essentials is quite big, so if you do want me to go over it in more detail, please say and I will do that for you. Let's get on to the next plugin. Our next plugin is World Border. So in 1.8, yes, you'll be able to do this in 1.8, but this is quite a good plugin for now, and there is quite a few features you might like, including it connects up with a digitalized map of your world if you want to get that plugin. But that's another story for another time. But yeah, so it's World Border, so we can have a quick look at the commands, quickly do it up. So this brings up a command list here. So for short, WB, then you can do WB2, 3, 4, 5. So yep, lots of stuff, but the main one you're going to be using is WB. Set. Now this is going to set your world border, so for demonstration purposes I'm going to set this to 10. So it's going to be probably from this block, 10 that direction, 10 that direction, 10 that direction, and 10 that direction. So if I go jumping off this way, it's actually shooting back with a nice particle effect. So yes, so you can set this to a massive world border all the way out there, and yeah, so on a PvP server this would be probably recommended to 5,000 maybe. You can go more and up if you want to do a venture server and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the main command in World Border. If you do want me to go over it, please ask like normal. And let's get on to our last plugin. Right guys, we are on our last plugin, and it is good old World Edit. This is probably one of the oldest plugins what is still being made. For map makers and stuff like that, this can help them so much. The main command, don't know why I repeat myself then, is / wand, just like that, and now you can set stuff nice and easy. So yeah, we're gonna quickly change a little bit. So that is left click for first position, you can say, then right click for the second position, then we can do / everything in World Edit is / set stone. That does a whole stone nice and quick. So you know, this is very expandable. I have got a series on my channel explaining World Edit to you and going over basics, then going into complicated stuff. So yeah, if you do want that series to carry on, because it's sort of died down a little bit, but it is still there, please just ask and I will carry it on. So that's it really guys. So why the sun is setting and I'm in a gill skin. If you do want to know why I'm in a gill skin, it is because I'm using a 1.8 server, but I'm on 1.7.10. Sorry, 1.7.10. Yes. So yeah, I am a gill skin. But that's default in that. But yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. I hoped you enjoyed this video. So please subscribe, like, favourite, go and follow us on Twitter. And just remember, if you want me to do any of your plugins, please just tell me in the comments and I'll get around to them. And thank you. Goodbye.